Well, this is my second animation that I have ever made. I did it in a day, and that's why it looks so unfinished and imperfect in some scenes. The reason why I was rushing was that soon I have final exams at the university, and I don't know when I will have free time like this again. I am using only mouse again, and not drawing pad, but I have already ordered it, and soon I will start using it too. I also use only Photoshop and Sony Vegas for these animations, and not Adobe Animate, which is used almost every animator. But I have already started learning it, so soon I will provide you all with much better and higher quality animations, so stay tuned. I have made separate channel about animations, where I will upload only animations, so it will be easier for you to watch it. I spent a lot of time and effort, and would appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Anyway, I hope all of you have a great day, and let's start the video. Well, Minato Namikaze was the 4th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. He was renowned all over the world as Konoha's Yellow Flash. He died during the Nine-Tailed Demon Fox attack, sacrificing his life to seal a part of the Nine Tails into his newborn son, Naruto Uzumaki. He was one of the most powerful ninja in history, considered by many as unmatched by anyone else. Just like him, Boruto is also a prodigy, regarded as being able to accomplish anything he attempts in remarkably short periods of time. Having inherited his grandfather's genius as well as his father's unpredictability. By his genin exams, he is viewed as well above the rest of his class, and even at Chunin level. And as a genin, Boruto is regarded as an elite who excels in all fields of combat. His progress proved crucial in Momoshiki and Ao's defeat, and his potential is viewed as a threat to the Otsutsuki clan. Well, there are a lot of similarities between Boruto and Minato. Both of them possess prodigious talent. Minato is hailed as one of the greatest ninja of his generation, and that Konoha ever produced. He had the highest scores at the academy, and is considered as one of the cleverest ninja in the history, and Boruto is also like him. He is very intelligent, like his grandfather. Boruto is noticeably ahead of other students, ending as one of the top 3 in his school. Even more, he was the only student in his class to pass the written test of the graduation exams without cheating, getting a perfect score. We know that after observing the Tailed Beast bomb, Minato spent 3 years developing one of his signature techniques, the Rasengan, the highest level of shape transformation. Just like him, Boruto is also known by inventing his own techniques. For example, he has created Boruto Stream, Thunderclap Arrow, Surging Sea, and etc. We also know that Minato is known to be able to improve other techniques, for example how he improved Tobirama Senju's Flying Thunder God technique. Boruto has also inherited this ability from his grandfather. He has improved his Rasengan by adding Chakra Nature 2 times. First when he added his Lightning Chakra Nature and created Vanishing Rasengan, and second when he added 1 Chakra Nature and created 1 Release Rasengan. Minato was also known to be proficient in space-time ninjutsu. He was the best user of Flying Thunder God, and his remarkable skill in that made him worldwide famous as Konoha's Yellow Flash. I believe Boruto will also be as skilled in space-time ninjutsu as his grandfather, since he can use it in 2 ways. Firstly, with the help of Karma Seal, since we know that it enables the user to travel through dimensions, and secondly, with his dojutsu, Jogan, since we saw him opening the portal in the new arc by accident. In a flashforward scene, he is seen to be able to activate his dojutsu at will, which makes me think that he has mastered his eye. Anyway, as you can see, there are a lot of similarities between Boruto and Minato. I think Boruto looks more like to his grandfather than his father. Boruto seems to know about Minato, but the way he referred him as people say he was a Hokage too, makes me think that he does not know much of him. Personally, he perhaps knows the basics, like Minato being Hokage, Kushina being the Kyojin Choriki, but I don't think he knows anything beyond that. I would love to see the meeting of Boruto and Minato. However, I am not very positive that it will happen. I think the only way of seeing Minato again in Boruto Naruto Next Generations is to see him in flashbacks, when Naruto or someone else tells him about his grandparents, or having a filler arc where everything happens into an alternative world where Minato has never died, similar to how it was in Naruto Shippuden. But as we already know, everything in Boruto anime is canon, as it was said from Mikio Ikemoto in an interview from Luca Comics and Games in 2018. The only logical way of bringing him back in the story, I think, is with Edo Tensei. Since in Flash Forward scene we saw that Hidden Leaf is destroyed, and I don't think it's far-fetched to say that Orochimaru may revive powerful ninjas in order to save his village, since we know that right now he is an ally of Konohakure. Anyway, I have made a separate video about this topic, and I recommend you to watch it. The link will be in the description. Well, I guess this is all for today. What do you think? Will Minato come back in Boruto? Write your opinions in the comments. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel, as well as second one for animations for more. Thanks for watching. Astrojack out. Bye.